Good morning, everybody. Let's talk accounting. All right, so the last problem that we're going to go through for chapter 2 is 2.8. And this is just another rehashing of pretty much 2.7 in almost all ways, except for we're dealing with a different topic. Um, it's asking us to allocate, and it's asking us to allocate based on three different ways, right? The amount of materials purchased, amount of waste, and the cost of purchases. So we set everything up just like we did in the last one, right? We go ahead and we just get those totals so that way we can quick run through and do our numbers and our percentages so we can allocate based on whatever it wants us to. So we're going to go ahead and do the amount of materials purchased. We're going to start with Leibold, and we're going to divide that by the total amount of purchased materials in tons for both of the clients. Go ahead and just drag that over. All right, we're going to do amount of waste. We're just going to go ahead and calculate all these before we even get down to the bottom and do the other math that we need to do. Now, you don't have to do this part here. I just like to have a little bit more simple view of what's going on. All right. So the first way it asked us to do it, because there was $4 million worth of cost for handling the waste. Seems excessive, but whatever. And first way is through the amount of materials purchased. Just like the last time, we're going to do equals that. Hit F4, it locks it in place, makes it an absolute value, and we're going to multiply that by the percentage for Leibold. And then when we drag it over, it'll do it for the percentage for Cecil. All right. Now, when you're doing this for the homework, it tells you that you need to round your final answers to the nearest whole dollar. So for Leibold, it would probably be 583, right? And then etc. Just use the common sense when you're rounding here. Um, for this right here, we are going to go ahead and take it by the percentage for the amount of waste times that. And then last but not least, we're going to do it for the cost of materials purchased. And you should have pretty close to the answers that you need. Rounding is going to be the next step. So for this one here, 45, right? 80. It's going to be 900. You kind of get the point. If you have any questions, please let me know. It's been a pleasure, and I look forward to seeing you after the exam, which is next week. Bye.